whatever the hell you dream, whatever, it was a dream. That's what I should have said at the beginning, honestly. That's how I really feel about it. It was a dream, whatever. But it does give you insight. It does give you some clarity on what's going on, but it doesn't mean shit about shit. It doesn't mean anything unless you let it, okay? So if you have a dream that you don't like, actively work on changing those thoughts and changing the way you feel about it during the day so that you can shift the energy for what's gonna happen when you go unconscious. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Welcome to another episode of Roxy Talks, where we make manifesting make sense. And today we have a very special guest here. I don't know how long she'll stay. Hi, baby. She doesn't like to be on camera very much, so she might pop up out of here. But for now, we have a nice little guest. That's Mango. Mango, the manifesting min pin. Anywho, I'm Roxy. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you with your confidence, your mindset, and your manifestation practice so you can create whatever life you desire. If you would like me to help you personally figure out your manifestation situation, you can head to roxytalks.com and check out my amazing programs, courses, and mentorship opportunities. So I've been asked to talk about dreams, okay? So dreams are obviously very interesting. We all have them. I guess not everybody remembers them, and they can be quite influential. They can be scary. They can be funny, they can be exciting. I took a dream analysis class in college and we studied pretty much, it was like 90% Carl Jung theory about dreams. So that's generally where I kind of base my perspective from dreams on, is the Jungian approach and the way that he interpreted through his studies. I'm by no means a dream expert, but this is something that came through from our community on Mindset Monday. That's our live stream chat that we have every single Monday. I'd love to see you there. We discuss all kinds of fun things and get our minds right for the week ahead. And I take questions that could potentially later end up being videos right here on the channel, like this one, talking about dreams. I often have people asking about dreams because they have maybe negative dreams, dreams where there's a lot of doubt, where there's fear, the insecurity, or in the case of this specific person was asking about, loved ones that have passed or things that they've lost, things that they no longer have, and just kind of an overall negative or worrisome vibe in their dreams overall. And what I'm gonna say is, like, as far as dreams go, I believe that it's a reflection of where your thoughts are at. According to Jung, the symbolism in dreams is, nothing really means what it looks like in dreams. Everything is like a symbol for something else. So if you can kind of break down what the symbols are, it's really easy to see what your dreams are telling you. Is your dream you acting out something in another dimension? I don't know. Seems plausible. It could happen. I'm not sure what's going on planet Earth. I don't really know. So I think anything's possible because I don't think anyone really knows what this place is or what the intricacies of it really entail. But as far as like the most obvious way that I would perceive a dream, it's like you kind of working out the day's junk in your fantasy land, right? Where you can kind of control everything, or you can't control anything, or whatever the thing that happens to you is. But it's kind of like this like hyper funky version of reality that you're living, but with weird rules and stuff. So if you're having funky dreams, if you're having dreams that are scaring you, making you worried about your situation, about your love life, your money situation, your confidence, your career, whatever it is, I have a few suggestions for you because that's where I really want to go with this. Like, what I think about dreams, what I think they are, doesn't really matter. I mean, you can research that shit all day. But what I would say to help you clear this out and not have this experience so much is where I want to focus this video, right? So first things first is like, what are you doing during the day? Like, honestly, I mean that with love. Why are you so stressed out? Why do you have so much stress on you? And I don't mean that to trivialize. I don't mean it to say like, why are you so stressed out? I mean it like literally why? Like, what is going on? Figure out what's going on, pinpoint it. Like, why am I so stressed? Oh, I don't know. I'm working fucking 18-hour days and I got to take care of this thing and then this thing over here happened and blah, blah, blah. But kind of having an idea of like, what is the landscape of my day that I'm looking at and operating within on a daily basis? What are you doing to your body and your subconscious on a daily basis that you don't realize because you're just going through the motions of your day? Kind of like really look back and start reflecting. And I would say that also just taking time to reflect in general is where we want to head with what we're talking about here. So having space at the end of your day for some peace, for some quiet time, to slow things down, to do some stretches, to do some yoga, to drink some tea, to do some scripting, to do a meditation, to do some intention setting, to do some revision of the day, to watch some positive content. Rob Dyrdek, man who's got lots and lots of money and does all kinds of things. He watches The Secret like literally every night before bed, and that shit works, okay? So whatever it is that you're doing, the content that you put into your mind before you go to sleep is really crucial to how you're going to perform throughout that time that you're sleeping. So another really important thing is that you want to turn off as early as possible. Like for me, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I can work all night long, and I'll wake up and I'll work just all day. I work like 24/7. And I literally mean that because I literally dream. I work in my dreams. And my husband was like, how'd you sleep last night? And I'm like, shitty, because I was working all night long. I was building my website all night long. I'm doing XYZ all night long. And there are definitely times where I work so late in the night and I don't give myself enough time to decompress and let go and turn all that stuff off, turn the noise off, and fill my head with content that is soothing and peaceful and uplifting and, sets the intention for the dreams that I want to create. If I don't do that, then my thoughts are still going a mile a minute, and I carry that into my sleep, and I don't have a very restful sleep because I'm working while I sleep. So I understand the frustration of having your mind and your dreams and your sleep not being a peaceful place. But habits, that's what that's about. That's about our habits. That's the habits you do. It's the stuff that you're doing during the day. Like I said, what the fuck are you doing during the day? What are you doing before bed? And of course, we need to be meditating every day. One of the things about your subconscious, if it's scary, if when you go there, all this like negative stuff is happening in there, I'm willing to bet that you're probably not facing much of that stuff in meditation, right? So for me personally, I go into meditation every day and I see dead loved ones immediately. Like that's like the first thing I see. And I just go hang out with them and I share that love and I just tell them how much I love them, and I kind of revel in that for a minute, and then I kind of go in and start talking to my guides. For me, obviously I have my own losses, I have all that stuff too, but I'm going in there into my subconscious every day and like celebrating the people and the stuff that I've lost. Obviously, I have a different relationship with those that have passed than when they were here, but I have a different relationship with them now that I see them in meditation versus when I was grieving or when I didn't do that, right? So I find that it's easier to make peace with stuff when I'm greeting it every single day in meditation. It's making it not so big, bad, and scary. It just is what it is, right? And I can find a place to feel the love in those moments and not feel the pain or the loss. And sometimes I do, sometimes I cry, but most of the time it's just joyful and gratitude and like thanking that energy for being in my life. So having a more mindful practice, having awareness about what you're doing with your day, 360 method, I'll link my video above. Awareness and discipline is key to manifesting your desires and also to keeping the environment in your mind a pleasant place. If you're going unconscious a bunch of times throughout the day and you don't know where you go when you're in unconscious land, you could be thinking all kinds of thoughts about woe is me and this and that and oh gosh and oh no. And you're just practicing and letting all those thoughts kind of cycle in your mind and just stay there. They're going to show back up in your dreams because your subconscious is running the show right there while you're awake. That's giving you a clear example right now what's going on in your dreams because that's going on when you check out, right? So if you stay aware, you stay disciplined, you do something like the 360 method, which keeps your thoughts focused and your positive goals on the forefront of your awareness, then you can stop yourself from going into these long spirals that end up causing you harm on the back end. Now, just a side note, I'm hosting a super fun money manifestation master training on October 19th. I give a master training every month. It's a one-time get in, get out transmission. I'm going to give you all the info you need. I want you to go then, put it into your life, implement it, and practice the notion so that you can see change. And this month, we're talking about money. We're talking about success. We're talking about worth. We're talking about the ideas of what you allow yourself to have and experience in this world. My master trainings are super fun. I love them because it's just a fun chance to get together and talk about high concepts around things that everybody goes through and get super deep on the way we perceive things like money. It affects our world so much. So if you're interested in that, head to roxytalks.com/programs to grab your ticket for my Rolling in Dough Money Manifestation Master Training today. So no matter what it is that you've experienced before, what's in your past, what's in your programming, what's in your story, if you allow yourself to have, if you don't, if you're abundant, if you're not, if you're loved, if you're not, all of that stuff, whatever you've experienced before can be shifted and worked on, of course. We can change it so that you do not continue to manifest it in your future. And if you want to have a peaceful night's sleep and you want to clear your subconscious, it's going to take a little bit of shifting your habits, okay? So again, I want you to be clear about what you're doing during the day, and I want you to make make some tweaks if you can. Are there areas and ways that you can lower stress and worry, doubt, whatever during the day so that you're not subconsciously recreating the pattern over and over and over, which is just going to pop up while you're sleeping, okay? I also want to make sure that you're meditating every day. The earlier the better. I try to meditate first thing in the morning before I touch my phone. If I can do that, then I have the best day possible. Also, you need a night routine that's going to support you winding down, slowing down the thoughts, clearing out the day stuff, and filling in stuff that supports you for where you want to go, not where you've been or what you're worried about in the future. And then the most important thing is that whatever the hell you dream, whatever, it was a dream. That's what I should have said at the beginning, honestly. That's how I really feel about it. It was a dream, whatever. But it does give you insight. It does give you some clarity on what's going on, but it doesn't mean shit about shit. It doesn't mean anything unless you let it, okay? So if you have a dream that you don't like, actively work on changing those thoughts and changing the way you feel about it during the day so that you can shift the energy for what's going to happen when you go unconscious, okay? So again, all of what happens when you're subconscious, when you're unconscious, is a reflection of the shit going on when you're conscious, okay? So work on that stuff. Be really diligent about how you conceptualize yourself and your world. And if you do get to a dark place or have a negative moment, be there for yourself. Apply love. Don't chase, don't run, don't freak out, don't be angry, don't lash out. Just allow and apply love there, okay? That's what it's looking for. It just wants to be loved and allowed to be so that it can be transmuted into something else. So I want you to comment down below. My thoughts are pure, positive, and supportive. My thoughts are pure, positive, and supportive. And if you want to go an extra mile and say my dreams are pure, positive, and supportive, or my fill in the blank is pure, positive, and supportive, you can do that as well. It's your affirmation, it's your belief, and it's going to manifest in your world. So do what works for you. If you'd like me to personally help guide you through this kind of stuff, go to roxytalks.com and check out my amazing courses, programs, and mentorship opportunities. I love to connect with my fellow community members. I've got so many ways that you can reach out and find more people just like you. Community.roxytalks.com is our free community where our family joins together and meets up and talks manifestation and cheers each other on. Plus, I'm on all the socials, iTunes, Spotify, podcasts, all that good stuff. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you. I will see you soon.